I'm very excited to share the news with you that I finally got my PMP certification done.
Thanks to EduHubSpot.com and Varun's mentorship.
The material provided by EduHubSpot is fantastic and the mentoring is phenomenal.
I could not accomplish this feat without the outstanding mentorship of Varun.
I would like to thank EduHubSpot for all the support that was given to me in this journey.
If you're looking to be certified just like me, EduHubSpot is your go-to place.
Thank you, EduHubSpot, for helping me become a PMI Certified professional.
I want to give credit to my success to the EduHubSpot team.
Hi Shiva, good morning, good evening. How are you doing today?
Hi, Varun. I'm doing great. Thank you. And how are you doing today?
I'm doing good as well. First of all, congratulations so much on passing the PMP exam. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much, Varun. Thank you so much.
Great. Okay. So Shiva, I always say this, but the basic purpose of why I do these interviews is I want to motivate people. I'm a very positive oriented person. And I feel like that, the things which you learned, which you benefited, I want others to know that as well. And the same thing, if there are few things which didn't help you, the students should know about it so that, they don't waste their time on those aspects. So it's all about motivating people. And this interview is all about them, not about me. No praises for me. Let me be honest. Let's talk about people. So here you go, sir. Tell me more about you, what you do, and then let's start talking about your PMP journey.
Definitely. So I've been working in the medical device industry for past 8 years, and I'm currently working for Medtronic as a senior process engineer. Mm-hmm. And my roles and responsibilities are more focused towards the continuous improvement and project management. So like PMP is like one of the target which I had in my bucket list, and it's because like most of the work like I'm currently doing is like most related to project management and continuous improvement. And so that's about my professional. And as a person, I just try to keep myself simple, not complicating things. And I always have this thirst of learning things as part of my career aspect. And I always like to do research because that's how I've been throughout my life. And I've done my master's from Texas A&M University. Nice. And I've been living in US for 10 years. Currently I'm in San Mateo in California.
Nice. So Shiva, let's talk about your PMP journey. What exactly you did, when did you start it? And then, yes, that's what it is. Let's talk to you about it.
Sure thing. So Varun, I started my PMP journey this year, March, and I enrolled into EduHubSpot. And with the help of Soumya, I was able to navigate through the process of getting into the boot camp, getting all the simulators. That's the basic stuff. I started off, and then my full-fledged preparation, it started in May. I wasn't very consistent for the from March to May, between those two time frame. And first, what I did, I didn't attend the boot camp. But I started watching all of your simulators.
Videos.
So I was able to grasp all the concepts from Agile and the predictive. And then I there are few topics that I didn't come across in one of the simulators. But then that's where I reached out to Gautam. And then I completed watching all of your videos. Then I sat for the boot camp. That was actually it gave me a strong foundation because I already know the concept. And then I'm sitting in a boot camp. The topics are not new to me. So so Taiwo was the mentor for me. When he go through all the topics, that's where I got confident. So I think in September, so that's the time frame, where I registered for my exam. I got the date, and in November 15th, I took my exam.
So I think basically it was more like a step-by-step journey where first step was at your end to go through the content, the video content, the case study and storytelling approach. And then you attended the boot camp where you made sure that, all that learning, the self-learning which you did, you can apply it in the boot camp, which worked out very well. And right after the boot camp, with little bit of self-study at your end, you just went in, gave the exam and boom, passed the exam, correct?
That's it. Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
Perfect, perfect. So, what was the most challenging part for you, Shiva, throughout the journey? What is one thing which you think was the most difficult? Not from the topic perspective, it's more of a like a life question, if you ask me.
Definitely. So it's a time management.
Time management. Okay.
So time management, because like me, like many of us other aspirants, like they wanted to do the PMP. Like for me, like the most challenging part, because like for me, like it's every day, like have to show up to the office,
Uh-huh.
and then like it's like from 8 to 5, and then
Mhm.
like after 5 o'clock, like I have to go back home, and
Mhm.
then like like have to really stretch out my time and like in preparing for the PMP exam.
Okay.
So initially, like I wasn't able to be very consistent,
Okay.
but then like it's like kind of an habit I started like making out.
Okay.
So it's like really like a challenge for me. Like time management is most important for this preparation,
Okay.
number one, and secondly dedication and commitment.
Dedication.
So that's what like I was like very particular about.
Okay, okay, perfect. So Shiva, so time management, this is always a big challenge, right? We all have like, professional life, personal life, and to juggle between both the things, it's always a challenge. I
Yeah.
completely understand. So how did you overcome the time management thing problem which you had at your end? Like, how would you advise people, the newbies who are preparing, or the people who are going through the process right now? How can they manage it at their end? What will be your solution?
Definitely. So I wouldn't advise like people to like like sit for a day like 4 hours or like 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just like spending like for 2 hours,
Okay.
just be yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and just like for that 2 hours, like just follow the process.
Okay.
Like Varun, like your advice, like your explanation was top notch, like for each and every topic,
Mm-hmm.
because I just followed your process, like I just followed your example, and basically I started organizing each and every topics like between
Okay.
agile and like first like I went through agile, then
Mm-hmm.
predictive, then what I did, like I just came back again. I started like doing the comparison, like what is the
Mm-hmm.
difference between like these two. So that's where like I
Nice.
yes. So this is like one of the main advice I would say,
Uh-huh.
because I mean your simulator is like very structured,
Mm-hmm.
like one after other. But what I did, like after completely viewing all the videos, I started organizing it.
Mm-hmm.
So initially I didn't get the mindset,
Mm-hmm.
but like when I started doing the comparison, like that's where like I started getting the mindset. So that's where like initially I spent like 3 hours, but once I started comparing and doing it, like
Mm-hmm.
every day like I was spending like 1.5 hours. That's it.
Mm-hmm. 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 Nice, nice, nice. This feedback which you gave me, one of my other students gave me in past also, that I want to see things how it is done in predictive, how it is done in the agile world.
That's it.
And that is like was a light bulb moment for me that yes, that is a very common thing and we should have it, right?
Yes.
And that is why we started the PMP mindset series, where we pick up like communication or
Yes.
scope, like how scope is done in predictive, how scope is done in agile, because people can clearly see the difference. And it's not just for PMP, to be honest, they can actually use it in their real life also, right? That's the whole goal about
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
right? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect. It's a very good advice. I really loved it, because a clear, distinction is very, very
Very
important
important.
for that. Okay, perfect. Now, let me ask this personal question. Why did you do PMP? What was the reason for doing PMP for you?
That's a good question, Varun. So prior to PMP, I like was doing. I mean, I did ASQ Six Sigma
Mhm.
Black.
Okay.
So Six Sigma is something the core topic for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like black belt is something like you will be like leading the projects.
Correct.
You'll be leading the continuous improvement
Mm-hmm.
projects.
Mm-hmm.
So project management was one of the element in the DMAC. So we
Oh, right, right, right.
so so project management is one of the element. But
Mm-hmm.
what I did, like my company, like we so Medtronic, like they're bringing up this culture of agile, like they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to move from predictive to agile. So
Nice.
that's where like when I spoke to some expertise here, like
Mm-hmm.
across the global, so they were saying like for we are like more towards the cost saving
Mm-hmm.
projects. So all these reports will go into a system called as daisy system. So that's where they are following the pinbox structure.
Oh,
So
nice.
our company, like they follow the pinbox structure. So
Okay.
that's where now I have the basic knowledge of project management, and I'm following you for 2 years.
Nice, nice,
Now
nice.
I wanted to dive into this project management as
Very
a
nice.
system.
Very
So
nice.
that's
Very
how.
nice. So you basically you made sure that you are perfect. You prepared yourself
Yes.
in order to do a deep dive. Excellent, excellent. Perfect, Shiva. And Shiva, one last question related to your PMP journey, and then we'll go on a personal touch. I'll tell you what it is. Um, what were the scores you were getting in the mock test, EduHubSpot mock test? Do you remember?
Sure. Yes, I do it. So the first mock test in the first attempt, I got 62.
Okay.
Second one, I got 50.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, I got 68.
Okay.
And the cloned one, I got 45 or something because
Okay.
I felt it like very difficult.
Uh-huh.
And for each quizzes, like I was ranging from 55 to 70, like
Okay.
cumulatively.
Okay. And your actual, like, and in your actual PMP exam, what was above target or what was that?
Sure. In the process, like I got above target, and
Mm-hmm.
for the remaining two, I got targets.
Okay.
I
Perfect.
was yeah.
Nice, nice. So I'll tell you the reason why I asked this question. If I do a range, and I'm pretty good that you gave me a range also, right? 55 to 70%. And in some, like in mock test 2, you scored around 50% also, right?
Yeah.
But still you passed the exam, and that too with, like, the best score. It's like amazing score. I don't want people to get demotivated because of this. Like a lot of people, like if say, oh, I scored 60%, oh, I scored 55%, I am not ready. I don't want people to feel like that, because see, that's what Shiva, you scored it,
Yeah.
right? And you passed the exam.
Definitely.
So deliberately we have added difficult questions, because I don't want you to be surprised on the PMP exam and say that, hey, you know what? I didn't do the right thing. Oh, I'm not prepared. What are these? Like, this is not the thought. I would want you to feel like that it's a cakewalk for me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to achieve it. So that's the whole goal, actually.
Certainly, Varun, like I would like to add one thing here.
Mhm.
To be very honest, for me, the PMP exam questions were 2 times easier than our mock test. I really wanted to add this because for the first 60 questions, one more thing, I completed my exam with 62 minutes remaining.
Wow.
So I was
That's
very
great.
confident
Mhm.
because it's like your voice was reverberating like when I attended each questions, right? I was able to correlate each
Mhm.
and every questions. But my humble request is like to all the students, like to all the aspirants, like please, like don't get demotivated. Like if your scores are like 55 and 60, because I
Mhm.
was on the same board, and I'm the person like not from a proper IT background. I don't know what agile is,
Mhm.
but with the concept of yours, just stick to the process, stick to the examples. That's more important.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So, Shiva, thank you so much for taking our time today. I want to do
My
this,
pleasure.
like just final, I do this for fun always, just to know the personal side of you. So
Sure,
basically, what it is like I'm gonna ask you a question, and
sure,
whatever the first thing which comes in your mind, just say that abruptly. If you want to speak
sure.
more, it's fine. It's not a big deal, right? But
No problem.
that's what typically the process is. Okay.
Sure.
Now, first question: which is your favorite day and why in the week? Favorite day of the week?
Morning
Morning,
and the early morning.
early morning. Okay.
Early morning. The reason is like that's where like I feel fresh. My brain is fresh, and I can able to think of my schedule for the day.
Okay. 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 Perfect. A celebrity you would like to date?
Uh,
And this video will be seen by the wifey also. Just
oh yeah, no worries, no worries. Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez. Okay, okay,
Exactly.
perfect, perfect. Good. One thing which you find the most boring.
Uh, I mean, like if there is no engagement, right, like with people. So
Mhm.
if I'm just like left alone, like I would just start like
Just
boring. Like
getting
my
bored. So you're more of a
yeah,
people person, right?
more of a people person. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. And last question: who is your role model?
My role model, Sachin Tendulkar.
Sachin Tendulkar. Very nice,
Yes,
very nice. Good, good. Virat Kohli just broke the record. So
exactly. Yeah.
right there, right?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much, Shiva. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
very
for taking our time. I'm
much.
so happy. I'm so proud of you that you cleared the PMP exam. So, for everyone else, if you are interested in the PMP exam, preparing for the PMP, and not just for PMP, let me put it like this. If you
Yeah,
are really interested to learn project management, you can definitely shoot me an email. This is my direct email address: varun.anand@eduhubspot.com, or you can go directly on my website also, www.eduhubspot.com. The information is in the description box. And yeah, somebody from my team will help you out for sure. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you, Shiva. Take care. Bye
My
bye.
pleasure, everyone. Have a good one. Thank you.
You too.